हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। इसमें चेक कर, नहीं माइक बंद है तो फिर भी आ रहा है। हाँ हेलो,
पीछे चलो स्ट्रीम हाँ सर फोटो
गले में डाल लेना।
ठीक है सर।
ये यहाँ से
शटर कहाँ से
नहीं करना, नहीं बस इसको क्लिक करके
ठीक है सर। ये फोकस इसीलिए है ना सर?
हाँ फोकस ऑटो में।
ठीक है सर।
मैं लैपटॉप में
हाँ हाँ चलिए कहाँ से
Good morning, respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, distinguished researchers, and dear participants. It's my pleasure to introduce myself. I am Rashmita Sharangi. I am Shahin Salim. A very warm welcome to each one of you to the BPUT University of Technology Research Conclave 2020. This is happening for the second time this year, and it is truly a privilege to be standing here today as the anchor for this prestigious event that brings together some of the brightest minds in the world of research and innovation. It is my humble request to all of you to put your cell phones in silent mode. Now I would like to pass on the mic to my co-host. Thank you. I would like to request Honorable Chief Guest Professor A. Inauguration Rao, Director NIT, Rao, kindly to grace the stage. It is now my honor and privilege to present a token of appreciation to our distinguished in the form of beautiful bouquet of flowers. This small gesture symbolizes our deep respect and gratitude for invaluable presence here today. Now, I would like to request our volunteers to present the bouquet of our
जो
distinguished.
इधर प्रोजेक्ट हो रहा है, मेरा का पूरा स्क्रीन हो रहा है, इसी विंडो को प्रोजेक्ट कर दीजिए।
I
मैं
would
यहाँ पर
like
जो
to
भी करेगा वो
request
दिखेगा।
Honorable Guest of Honor, Sri Chetan Srivastav,
होता है
Executive
डुप्लीकेट
Director,
स्क्रीन ऑनली, वो आता है ना
Dalmia
यहाँ पर
Cement, Bharat
जहाँ पर
Limited,
कास्टिंग करते
and
हैं।
Unit Head of Rajasthan Group to grace the stage. I would like to request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Amit Kumar Rao, BPUT, Odisha, to grace the stage. I would like to request respected registrar, Srimati Risipura Means, BPUT, Odisha, to grace the stage.
वो वाला विंडो क्लोज हो
And
गया।
now I would like to request respected Director in charge, Chief Vigilance BPUT, and his guest to say, please present the book. Thank you for your interest. gentlemen, to begin this auspicious event, we shall now proceed with the traditional lighting of the lamp, symbolizing the removal of darkness and the ushering in the knowledge and wisdom.
लाइटिंग नहीं ये वो रन करना होगा ना मैं इसलिए
सर इधर इसको क्लिक करो स्टूडियो कौन है स्टूडियो
ఇప్పుడు एकदम ब्लैक हो गया तो क्या ब्लैक हो गया स्क्रीन पे चल रही है पेन ड्राइव पे जो स्लो की ले
डिस्प्ले और ऐसे करेगा
तो है ही नहीं इंटर में देखे होगा पता नहीं होगा
Thank you everyone for doing the honor.
सही
Before we proceed further, I would like to request everyone
बाहर
to rise for the deputy anthem as a mark of respect and pride for our institution. Let us join together in honoring the vision and values that guide us. Thank you.
ঠিক আছে হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে বহুত আছে বহুত ବେଶୀ ଦିଅ ବେଶୀ ଦିଅନି ଭଲ ଲାଗିବନି
पेन ड्राइव सो रहा है पेन ड्राइव सो रहा है पेन ड्राइव सो गया
progressively charged R&D distinguished race categories, faculty members, researchers, students, guests, officers and staff, electronics and print media persons. A warm welcome to all of you. It is a great honor to be part of the inaugural ceremony of the Research Conclave organized by BPUT University of Technology, Odisha. This conclave is a celebration of research, innovation, and collaboration. It brings together academic minds, industry leaders to exchange ideas, solve challenges, and explore new opportunities. I am deeply grateful to our chief guest, Professor A. Kumar Bhaskar, sir, for despite sparing his valuable time from his busy schedule. I am quite confident that the advice of Professor Rao sir will boost the morale of the research scholars. We also extend our sincere appreciation to our guest of honor, Chief James Ravasar sir, whose leadership and leadership perspective are invaluable as we seek to bridge the gap between academic research and real-world applications. The research country of BPUT, which was started in 2023, was the brainchild of the Daniel leader of the university, who is none other than our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. The BPUT Research Country would be hosted of annual event by the leadership of Professor Amar Kumar Ratta, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, of BPUT Odisha. This country aims to foster discussions and partnership that create meaningful outcomes. It is a platform to connect academia and industry to tackle real-world problems, advance technology, and benefit of society. We are committed to promote the impactful research works that leads to innovations, policy recommendations, and entrepreneurial success. The BPUT has set up the partnership with several esteemed organizations such as Bureau of Indian Standards, National Research Development Corporations, National Institute of Technical Teachers Training and Research Chennai, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, and the Association of Indian Universities to strengthen our research ecosystem. These collaborations will help us to meet the global standards for tech innovations and offer training opportunities. Once again, I welcome all of you and look forward to insightful discussions and collaborations. Let us work together to make this conclave a memorable and impactful event. Thank you. Vande Mataram.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable advice. Now, we shall be moving ahead with the address by Professor Amir Kumar Rat, Honorable Vice Chancellor, BPUT Odisha. Sir, it is my privilege to invite Professor Amir Kumar Rat, the Vice Chancellor of our university, who is a great source of inspiration for all of us, to share some wise words. Sir, please.
When this BPUT anthem stopped with me, I was just reminding me that in computer science, you need a lot of testing. It has been prepared recently. Some of you might have attended our previous programs. That video was not there. It has been prepared recently. It reminded me that you need black box testing, glass box testing, system testing. Okay? All kind of testing because they're all research scholars, right? So it's a, I mean, it's a kind of information to all of you that whenever you do some research, whenever you do some paper publications, you do a lot of testing, right? And simulation is one part. Testing is okay. Of course, unfortunately, let's stop by a thought. Let us convert this unfortunate into a knowledge sharing we call it science. Honorable Chief Guest, Professor K. Kumar Maheshwar Rao, Director, prestigious Institute, National Institute of Technology, Rourkela. Respected guest of honor, Sri Chetan Srivastava, Executive Director and Unit Head of Dalmia Cement Bharat Limited. When I was interacting with him, there are a lot of insights like what way society can benefit out of the kind of work they do. I'm sure we will have same information will replicate, will give it the information, give it to all students and research scholars. Esteemed faculty, researchers, students, invited guests, and registrar of the universities, Mrs. B.C. Kumar Beach, Director, Center of UG and PG Studies, Campus College of BPUT, Misra, Misra, and other students, research scholars, faculty members, invited guests, media persons. Very good morning to everyone present here. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you today to mark the inauguration of the much anticipated research conclave organized by the universities. Today we embark on a journey that seeks to celebrate the spirit of research and innovation, aiming to set new benchmarks for excellence in academia and industry collaboration. It's a moment of pride, inspiration, and excitement as we gather to reflect on the progress we have made and to envision the future we aspire to create. When I meet industry collaborations, BPUT is going to have industry academia conclave 2024 in the month of January, mid of January, possibly 18th and 19th of January 2025. We invite all researchers, we invite students, faculty members, as well as more than 100 industries to participate in the research conclave, in the industry academia conclave. Of course, the theme is, let me share the theme, it is sustainability education for basic Bharat BPUT initiatives. That's the theme of the Industry Institute Conclave 2024. The purpose of this research conclave is it goes beyond just containing scholars and students in one place. It's an effort to create a stimulating environment where ideas, stories, and innovation becomes a natural outcome. We live in a era, we live in an era driven by knowledge and technology where research is no longer confined to academic curiosity, but has a transformative role in solving real-world problems. The conclave seeks to act as a platform for researchers, academicians, and industry experts to exchange insights, showcase breakthroughs, and foster partnership that would redefine how we think about the relationship between research and practical application. Today, we are gathered to promote a culture of research that is robust, resilient, and responsive to the needs of society. We aim to bring our best minds together to deliberate on challenges, discuss opportunities, and explore solutions that can have a tangible impact. This conclave is designed not only to disseminate research findings, but to serve as a melting pot where academia meets industry, sparkling collaboration that can drive progress in our respective fields. About BPUT, University of Technology, established in 2002, and it has become a beacon of higher education in Odisha, creating the aspirations of thousands of students and shaping the academic and research landscape of the state. Named in the honor of visionary leader Vijay Patnaik, our university has always strived to carry forward its legacy of innovation, excellence, and service to the society. From humble beginnings, BPUT has evolved into a multifaceted institution, offering a wide array of undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral programs in engineering, technology, and management, while consistently nurturing a strong research culture. Our vision is to emerge as a center of excellence, fostering innovation and producing globally competent professionals academic standards with the latest technological advancements to drive research that solves real-world challenges and to build strategic alliances with industry for mutual growth. The research conclave we are inaugurating today is a manifestation of our mission, bringing together academia and industry in a way that enriches both and aligns with our vision of being a research-driven institutions. Alignment with National Education Policy 2020. NEP 2020 emphasizes holistic, multidisciplinary education and research aimed at achieving India's aspirations of becoming a knowledge powerhouse. The policy promotes a strong focus on research and innovation, encouraging higher education institutions to foster a research culture and engage deeply with industry and societal needs. This research conclave is a witness to BPUT's commitment to implement National Education Policy 2020 in its true spirit. By organizing this event, we are prioritizing the principles of collaboration, innovation, and entrepreneurship that NEP 2020 seeks to instill. We also focus on outcome-based education, which is central to NEP 2020. The emphasis on patents, products, and entrepreneurial ventures as key outcomes of our research efforts directly aligns with the policy's vision of transforming India into a global research and innovation hub. Through interdisciplinary research projects and active industry partnership, we are fostering a dynamic ecosystem where education is enriched with research and research translates into practical impact of applications. As our nation advances and the world moves forward, we at BPUT are dedicated to bring at the forefront of this transformation, ensuring that our research initiatives contribute significantly to both national and global development. Maintaining the quality of research. One of the most pressing questions in academia today is how do we maintain the quality of research in an environment where knowledge is rapidly expanding? At BPUT, we believe that the answer lies in our commitment to rigor, integrity, and innovation. We have established a comprehensive framework that emphasizes original thinking, ethical research practices, and continuous engagement with global research standards. To ensure that the quality of research is upheld, BQT has instituted a rigorous review process for all research activities. Every paper, project, and proposal undergoes multiple rounds of scrutiny by our research council, which consists of seasoned experts from various disciplines. Additionally, we are emphasizing interdisciplinary research as the future belongs to ideas and break the silos between fields and draw from a pool of diverse expertise. Moreover, we are committed to fostering a research environment that provides the necessary resources and support our research scholars. State-of-the-art laboratories, access to global research databases, mentorship programs, and collaborations with international research institutions are all part of our endeavor to maintain high standards of research quality. We are investing in our researchers, providing them with the tools and training they need to produce work that is not only novel but also impactful. Moreover, in pursuit of its vision, BPUT has signed several significant memorandum of understandings with reputed organizations such as Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS), National Research Development Corporation (NRDC), National Institution of Technical Teachers Training and Research (NITT) at Chennai, CSIR and IMMT, UNESCO, and Association of Indian Universities. These partnerships are crucial for establishing academic and administrative development centers, which will serve as a hub of innovation and capacity building within our universities. The impact of these MOUs is profound. Through our collaboration with BIS, we ensure that our research and innovations adhere to national and international standards. which is crucial for global competitiveness. The partnership with NARTC helps facilitate the commercialization of our research, guiding our scholars on the pathways to protect intellectual property rights. Similarly, the MOU with NITTR Chennai, it enables us to benefit from cutting-edge training programs for our faculty members, enhancing their teaching and research capabilities. Meanwhile, our association with CSI gives our researchers access to extensive network of laboratories and scientists, fostering an environment of collaboration and high impact research. These strategic partnerships are not only about research sharing, but are fundamental in our endeavor to create a host research ecosystem that is dynamic and adaptable. They empower our researchers and faculty members to stay ahead in their fields, equipping them with the skills, knowledge, and networks needed to make significant contributions to academia and industry. Objectives of BPUT in this regard. The research conclaves aligns perfectly with the strategic objectives of BPUT. Our universities has always envisioned itself as a pioneer in research and development, striving to make contributions that go beyond theoretical knowledge to address practical challenges. We have a strong focus on developing research that has societal and industrial relevance. By facilitating this conclave, we aim to promote a culture of innovation, encourage entrepreneurship among our students, and create an ecosystem where research findings lead to actionable outcomes. BPUT is also deeply committed to engaging with industry partners to ensure that our research remains relevant. We understand that for our research to be impactful, it must address the challenges that industries face today. Our collaboration with industry experts like our esteemed guest of honor, Sri Chetan Srivastava ensures that our researchers have a clear understanding of the practical implications of their work. In addition, BPUT has set ambitious targets in research outcomes such as publishing high-impact journal articles, filing patents, and developing market-ready products. We aspire to be recognized not just for our academic contributions, but for our ability to translate research into products, services, and solutions that can improve the quality of life. Possible outcome of this conclave. Now let us discuss the potential outcome of this research conclave. We anticipate that this event will lead to the creation of innovation solutions that address pressing societal issues. We are hopeful that the ideas generated here will culminate in groundbreaking research projects, patents, and even products that can be commercialized. The conclave is designed to inspire collaborative research efforts that will lead to the filing of patents. We believe that innovation must be protected and commercialized to maximize its impact, and hence we are establishing mechanisms to support our researchers in patent filing and product development. Our collaborations with industrial partners will facilitate the pathway from research to real-world application, ensuring that our innovations do not remain confined to academic journals, but are translated into products that benefit the society. Furthermore, we aim to promote research that has the potential to generate startups and entrepreneurial functions. BPUT has initiated several incubation programs to support budding entrepreneurs, providing them with the mentorship, resources, and networks necessary to take their ideas from the lab to the market. The conclave serves as a catalyst, igniting the entrepreneurial spirit within our academic community. As I conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Professor K. Uma Maheswar Rao, for gracing us with his presence and wisdom. And to our guest of honor, Chetan Srivastava, to his invaluable insights and support. Your presence is a testament to the significance of this event and the high standards we aspire to achieve. I also want to acknowledge the relentless efforts of the organizing committee, faculty members, researchers, and students who have worked tirelessly to make this conclave a reality. Your dedication and passion are the driving force behind our university's success. Let us take this opportunity to learn, collaborate, and innovate. Let us make this conclave, research conclave, milestone in BPUT's journey towards excellence in research and innovation. Together, we can create a future where our research not only advances knowledge but also makes a profound difference in the world. Thank you, and I wish the conclave great success. Let the spirit of inquiry and innovation shine brightly as we embark on this exciting endeavors. Thank you very much, Jai.
Thank you very much, sir, for an enlightened words. So, I'm pretty sure your words must have resonated with the young minds and they will leave an impression in their mind for years to come. I take this opportunity to humbly request our guest of honor, Sri Chetan Srivastava, Executive Director, Dalmia Cement Bharat Limited, and Unit Head, Rajgangpur. Srivastava sir is an accomplished industry leader, having 27 plus years of a successful career with diverse roles, distinguished across various industries, domains, geographies, nationalities, and cultures. Sir is an alumnus of Nagpur University BTech, BITS Pilani MTech, ISP Hyderabad, and IMT Ghaziabad, ICFAI Hyderabad for Management Studies. By following his passion for innovation, business, excellence, and sustainability, he has achieved many awards like Guinness World Record, Golden Peacock Award, National Award for Corporate Social Responsibility, and numerous other awards in the field of environment, business excellence, efficiency, and reliability. Sir, I would humble request if you please kindly grace the occasion with your wise words. Thank you.
First of all, it is good morning. So, good morning, Honorable Chief Guest, Director and IT Officer, Professor C. K. Umayashwar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Duty, Professor C. Amir, Honorable Registrar, BPUT, Director BPUT, all the dignitaries of the dais and on the dais. And first of all, let me congratulate on successful 23 years of BPUT Patnaik University of Technology. So, you are just seeing the school that tomorrow the foundation day is there. It's a great opportunity. And when Vice Chancellor sir was explaining the plethora of bright spots that are available across these last 23 years, so I was really wondering that there could have been many collaborations in the past years, and that is where maybe I come in. So, and of course, I should also welcome the researchers assembled here. It's a great conference of minds and thoughts which we are going to see next 2 days. So I represent Dalmia Cement Bharat Limited. It's an organization, and obviously I'm truly honored and delighted to be here. But it's an organization which is one of the lowest carbon footprint cement manufacturers of the world. So when actually we talk about sustainability, Dalmia Cement represents cement in the entire world on sustainability. So that is the kind of work we do. So not only we have lowest carbon footprint, we have water positivity of 14 times. So whatever water we consume, almost 14 times of water we return back. We work in hundreds, if not thousands of villages and towns. Like Rajgangpur works on almost 110 villages. out of which 48 villages we work directly. So that is the kind of work. Now you must be thinking that why I am telling you this. So in a moment, in a few moments, I will explain you what does it mean for us, common people, or people who are not there in this industry. What water positivity actually helps and how carbon footprint reduction has led to so many venues or opportunities for research. But let me begin with first of all my vision. There was a Chinese scholar who came to Nalanda, Wei Xuan, and recently in WhatsApp, I do not know when it's WhatsApp, whether it is right or wrong, I do not know. But it was said that, and it's there in a Chinese movie, it was said that when he tried to get admission in Nalanda, he had to pass the Sanskrit test. So, like GRE or TOEFL. So at that time, people used to give Sanskrit test to study in India. And I dream of an India where, people will give Hindi test, Odia test, or Sanskrit test to join our universities from all across the world. And that shall happen. And when I see universities like BPUT, Gati Shakti University, and there are many universities, NIT, Rockela is here. So I really believe that is happening. So, but I'd like to begin with sharing a few quotes of Newton. And the first quote which I like very much is, if I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due to due more to patient attention than to any other talent. So talking about research, it's a patient job and it takes step by step, which already our Honorable Vice Chancellor was telling, and it takes a lot of due diligence. Second quote which I like by Newton is, if I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. So that is the second part when you are referencing so much by all the research which has already happened and all the experiments which have already happened. I will be discussing with you the kind of experiment we do in our industry, and maybe that is the point where the research can take off. And then finally, Newton's last quote, which I would like to quote here, is, what we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean. And that is where all the research can happen. So, when talking about various research topics and research questions, there are certain data or fact which we are reading every day. Like one of the things which we read out is India is the fastest growing economy. And that is happening year after year. This year also we are going to be fastest growing economy, and next year also it is projected like that. But then at the same time, we also say that we have large amount of people who are in youth, who can work, who are there in prime age, who can earn. And that is what is fueling India's growth. But we also say that we have such a large population of unemployable educated people. So that also poses a question. That itself is a research question. And I think many universities are trying to solve. There are a lot of industry collaboration which is happening. There is a lot of relevant work, and our Vice Chancellor was really reflecting on the kind of significant and relevant work which can be done through research. So there is a lot of relevant work which is happening, and as a result, I just while coming, we were checking unemployability data, and it seems that it is coming down because last 5 years to 10 years we have been listening frequently that our graduates are unemployable, our postgraduates are unemployable, they cannot do anything. But maybe while saying this, everybody had paid attention to this, and some change is already happening, and that because of that, our unemployability is coming down, and many now India is becoming manufacturing hub for the world. So many manufacturing industries which were there earlier doing it in China or somewhere else, they are now getting diverted to India, and that is happening for last almost 5 years continuously. So every passing year we come to know that this new industry has set up here. So only question which always to be posed while doing research is whether it is really relevant, whether it is going to solve our challenges, whether it is going to really solve future challenges also. So like just to share with you some examples, we always keep on listening that Bangalore when commute time is like from home to office something like 3 hours. Whether you are living in Bangalore itself, and now recently there was 2 days ago there was a news where Amazon have shifted their office near to airport, away from city, and as a result they are saving millions of rupees as well as reducing commute time to almost 1.5 hours. So commute time is also reduced by 50%. So that is also one information which really helps us in understanding the kind of work or challenges or opportunities which are there. Another thing is, uh, I was in Punjab and we realized that because the project was delayed, there was recession and everything, and then suddenly we realized that not only we are actually trying to push up the project, there is a green belt which also needs to be developed. Almost 250,000 trees were to be planted in a matter of year, 1 year. And so we did some simple research that where most number of trees. So actually our team discussed that whether it is a challenge or a problem or an opportunity. And in Punjab, what we ended up doing is that we researched that who has planted maximum number of trees in what period and what is the world record. And we came to know that in Australia, they had planted 106,000 trees in 1 hour, men of trees. That group was known as. So when we came to know that in Australia they have done it, we said that can we beat this? Can India beat this? And then we decided that we will create a world record for this. And we went ahead and we created a world record by planting 208,000 trees in 1 hour. So within an hour, 208,000 trees were planted. It was a Guinness Book of World Record. I was proudly Guinness Book of World Record maker. But what is more astonishing is the next year, the next record which was created. It was created by Thailand. They planted 30 lakh trees in 1 hour. So, so you can understand the entire country came in. When I was doing it, entire village, entire Punjab, all around area, around 5,000 people turned up for planting trees. And there were Guinness Book of World Record people, GWR people. There were drones, they were monitoring because even 1 minute delay, your record is gone. So we are done something like 2 lakh 10,000 trees, 2 lakh 8,000 trees. And we planted 2 lakh 8,000 trees in 48 minutes. Still 12 minutes were left. We could have planted more if we had in fact imagined that we can plant 2 lakh 50,000 trees or something like that. It was done by all the villagers, school children, college children, or the government people. So there is no limit to what you can imagine or what you can do. Like I told you, we were very proud of doing 2 lakh 8,000, somebody else did 30 lakh. So something like that. So it can be done. Similarly, there are so many industries all around us. We are at Rajgangpur. Rourkela steel plant is very nearby, and we make slag cement. In a way, we are actually helping each other. So by using slag, the cement strength is very good. And as a result, our cement is one of the best cement, but it is also solving Rourkela steel plant's one of the major problem of where slag is put. But then what cement industry did was, they went further, they were started using fly ash. The strength is equal. In fact, after 28 days, it will become better. We call it pozzolanic materials. Then we went ahead, we said that why are only using this cement? Can we use it like raw material? We use 2% alumina, 3% iron. So where is the alumina, iron, silica already available? We started researching that. And we found that in aluminum industry, they have their waste known as red mud, which is a big problem because it creates leakages and all that. And then we found that we can use that red mud also. And as a result, our input cost came down. Cement industry of India is most competitive industry. We are growing like anything. But at the same time, cement industry of India is also most innovative cement industry. If you come to Rajgangpur, you can see robots working. If you come to Rajgangpur, you can see that now recently we have done a shutdown. It's a dia of something like 3 meters, where hot material is already stuck up after plant is shut down, and that hot material can fall on any kind persons who are entering. And so we got drone technology to do that. A drone inserted in the cyclone, in
the comb. So what we used to do after waiting for 3 days, and then inspection in next 3 days. So 6 days waiting period, drone has converted into 8 hours job by putting a drone with very specific cameras which have, you can see dark also. The drone goes inside and then checks all it labels also whether. So that kind of technology is being, if you just come across 32 kilometers from here, that plant is there. And similarly, all the processes using now process optimization using AI. Now, in fact, deep learning is also being embedded in our systems. So similarly, there are smart technologies where earlier remote areas, whatever you want to know, people have to go there. So now you need not go because there are intelligent systems which give you alarm from there itself. Where remote bearings are there, remote equipment are there. We have got a solar panel which is on top of 40-meter round this thing. And in order to clean that solar panel, 3 years ago people used to go up. There is a railing and safety arrangement, everything is there. But 40-meter up they have to go up, then clean the panel, and then came down. So we made robots here with the help of school children and ITI. We made robots, and now those robots are just by remote. You can clean from somewhere. The shed can be cleaned from down below. You need not go. So what I am trying to tell you is that there is, and then similarly I was just sharing. We say that we are working very actively in 48 villages, which covers thousands of people actually, and they are really dependent on us. So when I talk about 14 times water positive, so actually what is happening is we are this water positivity is because we are giving accumulating lot of water and giving to these villages, trying to increase their crop yield from 1 time to 2 times. In Western Odisha, especially in this area, people do one single crop. We are trying to convert it into double crop by giving this water. So water positivity is not only for showing that it is water positivity, is actually getting converted. Yesterday I was there in village Samlai Munda, and there we are trying to change the cropping pattern. From paddy, we are trying to convert into cash crops like dragon fruit, like perwal, and similarly cauliflower. And since villagers and cultivators were apprehensive, they were thinking that they are already growing paddy and it grows with lot of ease. Water is there, paddy is strong. Why we should go into change crop? They were not believing. So in fact, for doing that, we selected waste land, which was actually waste. Nothing was being grown other than grass or some stone or this thing. And we have grown mango, cashew, perwal, and all those kinds of vegetables on that. So the earning per acre for these villagers, which was earlier 15 to 30,000 in a year, is something like now 1,50,000 to 4 lakh per year per acre. So that kind of thing is happening. And now they are like now for that also yesterday I went to inaugurate solar pumps along with NABARD and Orissa Agri Industries Corporation. So that kind of thing, if you see, this is how, just to put one more example, because when you talk about carbon footprint reduction, so where I talked about the slag, fly ash, redmud, then industry went further because when COVID happened and before that, there was a lot of volatility in terms of fuel which is imported. Petcoke, we generally import petcoke, which is coming from refineries in Saudi Arabia, US, and all those. Now, this price is very volatile. Ultimately, if this price is volatile, cement being a commodity, you cannot actually keep on changing your per bag. So you are selling suppose per bag for 280 rupees or 300 rupees. You cannot suddenly tell customers that tomorrow onwards it will be 350 or 400. But but then there was another thing which can be used as fuel was municipal waste. And this municipal waste can be used as alternative fuel in terms of and then the biggest benefit is that while you are reducing town's pollution, while your carbon footprint is getting reduced, but at the same time, you are actually stabilizing your fuel cost. So that was a major benefit. So to make it more relevant to you, this example. So when this World Cup hockey was going to happen, Raurkela, government of Odisha decided that at Raurkela there will be world's largest hockey stadium. But the problem was that the site which was chosen was filled with almost 35,000 tons of garbage lying here. And if you clean that garbage, where will you ship that 35,000 tons? It's a matter of crores. And where will you shift that garbage? And that is where Rajgangpur came in. We burned entire 35,000 tons of garbage from here, and that is the site where Rourkela's world's largest hockey stadium is there. So that is what I was saying, that there is a plethora of example or various examples where where we can convert our sustainability targets to sustainable livelihood, to our business. And when we talk about researchers, when we talk about academic people, generally we always talk about people who are worried about what will happen after studies, whether they will get a good job or not, whether they will get a good salary or not, whether they can get job as a teacher or professor or like that. And especially researchers, they have this kind of thought. But I believe that research or these areas can actually convert it people, or people can get converted to job seekers, to job givers. And that is what I am expecting from this 2 days conference or seminar, where the researchers who have joined here, they should start looking at these opportunities for creating economic models, for creating economic models for our people, for our villagers, for our friends. So there are many problems to be solved. Like I told you, Bangalore, 3 hours commute, Amazon has shifted their office. But Dubai, they have made another thing. They have just started air taxi business. And what will happen is that it is just like they need not travel through these roads, and there will be some station, air taxi stations like metro, and these air taxis can take people, and the cost will be slightly higher, but maybe lesser than traveling for 3 hours, burning so much of fuel and wasting so much of time. It can be invested into earning something. Maybe something like that can happen. And I am happy to also share that Bhubaneswar has been judged as the city having best public transportation system in entire India. So you see, all around us, there are success stories like all around. There are people who are doing it, and they are very close. There are a lot of challenges, but there are many more opportunities for us. There is a great opportunity for us. Like we are talking about the kind of challenges are there, opportunities are there. Industry is having all kind of facility also. If you visit Rajgangpur, we have a state of art lab, NABL accredited lab, ready to develop any product. We have got a scientific research center available with us. And that is where, rather than looking at resources as an isolated box or packet which you need, we can start looking at resources as a collaboration. I recently was there at Gati Shakti University, and there they have done collaboration with Airbus and NVIDIA. And they are actually using NVIDIA and Airbus to teach their researchers for us. So there are many examples like that where people are ready with resources, but we have to come out of our habit of looking at our resource versus their resource. It is all common resource. So that collaboration is needed, and I believe the new research methodologies, the pedagogy, not many things are changing. People are actually learning. Even social problems are being solved through app or AI, use of machine learning, so many things, where intelligent cameras, so many things are happening. If you see, IoT is now not only for industry, IoT is also when your simple logistics or tourism or everywhere IoT is getting inserted. So many things are happening, and really I invite all the researchers, all the professors, or the entire university to look into this world which they are already doing, and we will not be behind to play our part in this as an industry. So I welcome you all. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your visionary words. I hope the message was loud and clear. Sir emphasized on creating opportunities rather than chasing on seeking opportunities. Thank you so much, sir. I humbly request our chief guest for today, Professor K. Uma Maheshwar Rao, Director, NIT Rourkela. Professor Uma Maheshwar Rao graduated in mining engineering from Osmania University, Hyderabad in 1983. After working joined the Indian Institute of Technology, BPUT, for a master's in the engineering program. He acquired his MTech in mining engineering in 1987. Rao sir has obtained his PhD in the field of rock mechanics from IIT Kharagpur. With a steady growth as a lecturer, he became a full professor in 2004. As a professor, Dr. Rao has served IIT Kharagpur in various administrative positions. Some important portfolios were the chairman is state and vice chairman joint entrance exam. Professor Rao was the head of the mining engineering department during the 2006 to 8 and 2010 to 14. Professor Rao worked as a postdoc at the Korea Institute of Geosciences and Mineral Resources in 2003 to 4. Later, he was awarded an Emeritus Fellowship from KIGAM, South Korea in 2005 and appointed as a visiting professor at the Chonam National University, Gwangju, South Korea in the year 2008. In 2017, he was appointed as Director of NIT Surathkal, Karnataka. After serving there for almost 5 years, he got his second term as Director NIT Rourkela and joined the National Institute of Eminence in February 2002. He is the chairman of Central Seat Allocation Board for the year 2022 and 2020. Sir, please, the stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. The most distinguished dignitaries on us. This morning we have Chetan Srivastava, Executive Director, Ramakrishna Bharati, and Professor Umeya Kumar, Vice Chancellor, BPUT. And other dignitaries on us. Srimati Nishipuna Mins, the Registrar of BPUT, and the faculty colleagues from BPUT and the others, special invitees, students of BPUT, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to be present here on this day today, which is you are commemorating the 23rd year of your inception as the BPUT University of Technology, and trying to really contribute to the service of the nation in trying to achieve what the nation has really dreamt of at the time of its independence. And today, this particular day has been the earmark for the research conclave, and I'm the last speaker. The advantage of the last speaker is that we just have to review the first speaker and the second speaker, because there is nothing left more to be really said than what has already been said. Only some points I would just like to emphasize and try to answer some of the questions which Professor Chetan Srivastava has really thrown to the audience. For a moment, I just was a part of the audience and trying to really take the received question myself. The first question which I would like to answer, sir, Mr. Srivastava, is that about the unemployability of our Indian engineers. That this is a problem. I'm an educationist, I'm a teacher, and I've been a teacher for more than 30 to 39 years. I'm coming from IIT. So it was indirectly my responsibility to answer that why our Indian engineers are not employed. To answer that one, let us just go over to the history of the education system in our country. Since the dawn of the independence, with whatever the percentage of literacy, we have grown steadily, and then today there are some states which are almost 100% literacy percentage is 100%, and then we are almost touching at more than 60% of the literacy in the country. And when I was at IIT Kharagpur, when we looked into the records, we realized that it was only thousands students were taking the joint entrance examination. It was just only thousands. By the time I really joined NIT Suratkal as the director, it was 8 lakh students taking JEE examination. And somehow this particular joint entrance examination and then seat allocation and all these things, it is not leading me, it is chasing me, probably to answer some of the questions. Like there at NIT Suratkal, I was in charge of the DASA, that is the students belonging to the different countries and then try to get the admission in our country. And then having come here, I have become the chairman of the Central Seat Allocation Board for 2 years, and once again this year also we are doing that. So now the question which I just like to give is that around 12 lakh students are taking JEE examination. And during my college days, when I was wanting to really do engineering, there were only 3 universities in entire Andhra Pradesh, undivided Andhra Pradesh. Osmania, and then Andhra University, Venkateshwar University, and then another like BPUT, it was JEE, Jawaharlal Nehru University of Technology. Barring that one, there was no engineering college, whatever you call. Even the private colleges were never there, even for degree or even intermediate. That was the state of. So I think if I really try to limit myself to Andhra Pradesh, undivided Andhra Pradesh, there are around more than 400 engineering colleges. If you just try to think, even if all the 400 engineering colleges, if there are around 60 or 80 students in 5 or 10 disciplines, this is the total strength coming from one state. And then you multiply that number with number of states. India, we should be proud of that one as far as that particular thing is concerned. India is having the highest percentage of the number of the technical manpower. Technical manpower in terms of the polytechnics, in terms of ITI, in terms of even engineering graduates. And then even today, yesterday only it has really been declared that once again, the American universities are going to see maximum enrollment from the Indian students. Right? That means you are surpassing Chinese students. So this is the number. The question here is that when the number of graduating engineers coming out from the country is really going up into 18 or 20 lakhs, are we in a position to provide 18 to 20 lakh new jobs every day on a yearly basis? Okay. This is one question which you have got. Right? You have said about the deficiency and all that, but it is supply and demand. Then what we have got to really look at is that here are engineers. Right? We are now trying to look at the research conclave. I'll come to the research conclave. Let me complete this answer here. That the supply is more than the demand today. Right? So that is one reason. It is not that our engineers are not having the capabilities or our engineers are not employable. Right? More than that, what we have got to understand is that employability is also per se related to the amount of or the number of vacancies that are present. Okay, this is right. What really happened is that in the year 2000, Y2K was the time when there were millions of jobs across the globe. I don't know, some of you must have just been born and then into elementary schools during that time. Year 2000, American countries, North America, South America, even any other developed country, they picked up everyone and anyone, whoever had little knowledge in English communication and writing skills. Right? They were all inducted in IT, information technology sector, because there was such a huge requirement of the manpower. The question is not about what exactly is the level of skills that Indian diaspora had or Indian people had that time. There were only one president which India our country has is that English is also a communicable language. And today we are communicating in English, right? After I think Hindi, right? The largest spoken language in our country is English. Let us not go into the details of what exactly is the reason for that. But then, having said this one, entire Europe, China, Southeast Asia, some of the Asian countries like Korea, Japan, and all these things, they have the greatest handicap in communication, that is communication in English, which we've known, and that is our reason. So in the year 2000, what has happened is that it was not the technical skill that was required, it was the communication skills that were required. Today, having improved in communication skills, having improved in engineering skills, we are now finding that our Indian engineers, everyone speaks about that. Indian engineers are not employed. Not employed for what reason? How many industries have come up in the country? Right? Since the independence, how many big industries have come up? Right? We just have to be thankful to IT, information technology, which has been consistently taking the engineers into their topics. And suddenly, what has happened is that a lot of innovation has come up in our life. But I'm not talking about the inventions. Let us forget about for a moment about the inventions and let us just focus only on the innovations. Right? The innovation and the present time, today we are in a digital era. Most of you must be really knowing that, right? We have come up with the Revolution 1, Revolution 2, Revolution 3, Revolution 4, and all the various revolutions, right? From Stone Age to the, right, we have come to the digital era, digital age, where each one of us, there is no person in India who is not having a smartphone, right? More than 80% of the population is having a smartphone. This is the level with which the technology has developed. And with that, what has really happened is that the jobs which were otherwise being done by thousands of people is now being done by hundreds of people. The technology has advanced so much so that even our Mr. Srivastava has told that to clean the solar panels, right? Today they have robots. There is no human labor that is required. They are already using so many robots, replacing the possibility of the human resource or human beings, right, to do some of the jobs. So that means the more we are depending on the technology, the more is the advent, right, in the applications of the technology in the various forms. Today we have robots which are humanoids, means they are able to even express their feelings whenever they are dealing with the human beings. This is the level which the robotic technology has improved. Right? This is a challenge and this is a research for all of you, right? Man and a machine. By this one, I'm not discriminating the men, but the human beings and the machine. This is an era where we are about to really decide which is of the supremacy. Is it the machine supreme or the human being is supreme? Even to the extent that Chinese have come out with the robots, humanoids, right? They have emotions. Means they are almost to the extent of close to a human being. They cry, they speak, they have the emotions, they have everything which we have. So when there is a machine which is equivalent to us, loss of a robot does not mean anything, but then the loss of a human being means a lot. So we have come to this particular stage of a greatest challenge, and within that one, since again Srivastava has stated that every challenge throws out multiple opportunities. I am not denying. Every single challenge throws multiple options and opportunities. And in each of the option or the solution, there are not only one solution. You have multiple solutions. A solution is which is probable, possible, positive, and then the most likely the solution. Every problem has multiple solutions. It's only the question of how much we are aligning ourselves into the problem and trying to understand and then offer our solutions to that. And let me come to the major topic, that is the research content, the research. Right, this is the topic for the day. Right, research is important, and then through the research, what really is happening is that some innovation is happening. Okay. I'm not saying that we are here sitting here doing research for inventions. That inventions remain to be noble arts. Okay, physicists, right, and then chemists, or various fields where they have to do the inventions and let them do the inventions. Okay, and then translating the inventions to the practical applications is where we are looking at, that is innovation. Okay. Even the laptop is an innovation, mobile phone is an innovation, and then even WWD, this websites, these are all the innovations. So many innovations have come up between us, and today, right, the smartphone, Android phones, and then your TVs, these are all the innovations of translating the inventions into the applications where we are all enjoying. Right? So now, what we have got to understand, all the researchers who are here, if I am audible to them, audibility is not about the level of my voice, rather understanding of what I am trying to say is that it is important for the Indian researchers to really show that their research has some value of publication, right? In high impact, what your Vice Chancellor, Professor Amir Kumar has stated, that BPUT is also looking for the publications in high impact journal. It's a question today is that whenever we are trying to even play cricket or any sport, right, in a world scenario, somebody has to be the winner and somebody becomes the loser. Even in research also, what happens is that unless you are publishing your results in the form of technical journals, in the high impact journals, world does not know that there is some useful research that is happening in the country. It is not just about, people have really misunderstood that the faculty members have got to do the research publications to get the promotion. No, that is not the objective with which the research is really is being looked at. The idea is that through your research, we are trying to let the world know that even in India, we are doing the research which is of greatest value, right, to transform the challenges which we are having into solutions. Okay. This is what is the most important one. High impact journals means how many people are citing our publications, the researchers. I'm just trying to tell you that the most cited paper is the paper which is now today even awarded. Right? If it is falling in the top 2% of your citations index that is going on, even such publications are awarded. It is not the total, the number. You may be having 400 publications. You may be having 600 publications. I have seen that. But then 400, 600 publications of no value is absolutely no value. But it is not the number that is important. It is the value of the publication that is most important. And then how many are the readers of your publication is most important. And then the first, the index of the value of your publication is through your this patents. Patent is nothing but whatever the idea that you have had, you have really let the public across the globe know that this is my area of research. And then through that one, you have really declared that this is what I am really propagating, not the idea. And then you are even taking the intellectual rights on your ideas, and which can be, that patent can really become a useful product tomorrow. So the patent is only an indicator. It is a clear indicator of the usefulness of your research. And therefore, you need to have the publications. In order to have the publications, every faculty member should have some projects. Government has really come out with various schemes. Even industries are also coming out with various schemes in trying to really fund your projects. Therefore, right, if Government of India is expecting that the faculty members, through their research scholars is having large number of projects. It is not really looking at the value of projects that you are having, but the number of problems that you are trying to address. Okay? Projects are important. Through the projects, publications are important. It is not the number of publications, it is the value of publication that is identified by the impact or the impact factor or the journal where you are publishing. Third is that, fourth one is that the transformation of translating your research into a patentable product, right? And then these are projects, publications, and papers. Right? These are the three P's which are essential for the teachers as well as the research scholars to really look forward in their future. And through NEP, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Amelia Kumarat, has been talked about that BPUT is also really trying to increase the innovation and incubating the ideas that you are having, the students are having, and then trying to really make them entrepreneurs rather than depending on the government jobs and answer the question of unemployability and unemployability, right? So where entrepreneurship is one thing which you really have to think about. The universities and the institutions have to really think about the innovation, incubation, entrepreneurship, as well as the skill, right? It is not just the degrees that we will get to the job. As I told you, I will not take much time. I'm just only appealing to the end here that in the year 2000, if the Indians were the most sought after people for jobs across the globe, right? It was because of the skill which they have. The only skill they had was communication skill in English, right? Let us try to develop a different skill, the communication skill itself. That is what IT industry is trying to look forward, right? Today, IT has transformed into artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, and then deep learning. There are so many ways in which, right, things have changed. It's not the simplest form of the this one. Your computer sciences in the year 2000, it is now the advanced level of computer sciences and the language skills that we still require. Even today, it is just not mere language. It is the coding language or the coding skills is what most is the utmost importance. Artificial intelligence, I really do not know how many of you have started using artificial intelligence, right? Deepfake is another one aspect which is really come up amongst us. The negative impact of the artificial intelligence. People are trying to create that even if it is not me who is speaking today, but maybe I am really being shown as the person who is really speaking left, right, and center through this deep fakes as using the technology of artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence, it can translate within seconds, translate any language into any language, right? You just give them a few words and then ask the artificial intelligence, the chat GPT, right, which is now become very popular, okay? You just put a question, right, within seconds it gives the answer. The challenge today we have is that people, instead of using it for the constructive purposes, people are using this chat GPT for the destructive purpose. That means they are becoming more dependent on the chat GPT than trying to develop themselves. Like the question is that somebody wanted to send a greetings or a wishes, best wishes on wedding anniversary or a birthday, right? You have become so much machine dependent that you are using chat GPT and then asking chat GPT what can be the best message, right? It is the machine which is deciding for you what is the best message that you can really communicate. Okay? So this is not what is expected of this present generation artificial intelligence, the applications of that one. Okay? Remember that. Remember that. What Sri Chetan Srivastava has put a challenge to you by giving it as an opportunity that there are robots available to replace you. Okay, in any job, in every job. I just end up my this morning's expression. I don't call it as a speech, my expression of concern to the youngsters and teachers also. I was in the Prasad hospital at Hyderabad to get my eyes tested, as well as my wife's also. There was one robotic surgery that is happening. Doctor was in UK. Patient is in Hyderabad. Robot is there on the operation theatre, on the patient. And then the doctor from UK is controlling the robot here, and robot is doing the microsurgery. Okay? And this is the level with which the medicine has also improved. The challenge which we have got to understand there is that the same operation or less complicated operation, which was addressed by a group of doctors, ophthalmologists, a group, anesthetists, and then there is a large team of a team means nothing less than 8 were used to be there in an operation theatre. Today, all 8 are replaced by one group. Should we tomorrow say that even our doctors are not employed? So now here is the challenge. We are in an era, I am trying to give a wake-up call to you. We are now in an era where machine is trying to show its supremacy because of our growing dependence on the machine. To the extent that we are even trying to borrow what machine is telling about our emotions. We are borrowing that. If our dependence goes on like that, there will not be any field which will be left not addressed, attended, or employed by a machine. This is the greatest challenge that we have. The only question which the machines are not really doing today is that Panchabhutas. I think we all know that. I will just have to, as a teacher, I have to remind all of you that air, right? Let me just speak a few sentences about the air. Air which we are breathing today is highly polluted. So much so that during the construction of the Pesamunda Hockey Stadium, which is the world's the most biggest hockey stadium, built up in a very shortest time, during the World Cup, all the industries and the construction from Jasura to Navapura were stopped. The construction activity stopped. The reason? Because of the dust. Okay? If industrial is really directly proportional to the amount of pollution that it is going to lead it as out. Today, I am not exaggerating. Please read the paper, or everyone here should really be taking my words with the seriously. Delhi is having the schools once again online. This is not a COVID time. The distinguished dignitaries on the dais also are trying to remind them. In Delhi, there is no COVID. In Delhi, there is no pandemic. In Delhi, there is only one thing. That is, air is polluted to the extent that right, it is resulting in youngsters suffering cardiac arrest. Right? It has come to that particular level of pollution. Who did that? Did the Delhi city does that? Or people in Delhi city are around have made them. That means somewhere, we the human beings has the ability to think not for today, think for tomorrow, and then for many more years. That is what one of the speakers told about the sustainable goals. Somewhere I believe that as a teacher, I believe that none of us have understood the meaning of sustainable goals. The word sustainability. I go to a hotel, okay? Right? I can only take not more than 2 idlis, assuming that. And I can take only half a cup of tea, okay? Whereas, I am asked to make a order for 4 idlis, means 50% is waste. And full cup of tea, 50% is waste. Right? Business today, business entity is only looking at the cost which I am paying for But then the business entity is not looking at, I am wasting the same resource which is useful for someone else. If not today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow. This is the simplest equation of sustainability. What you can really use it for yourself, use only that much. Don't really misuse that one and then leave it as a waste. Today, from any sector to any sector, to from any point of Rourkela city, it is a beautiful city and a clean city. Right? Even in a clean city like Rourkela, anybody can really take a walk, or if not walk, go by a motorbike. Okay? From one end of the city to another Rourkela. And then if there is any way in which we can really collect the garbage and the amount of plastic. Right? When a hockey stadium was to be made here in near the airport, 35, how many thousand tons? 35. That has to be again rehandled. But then I think today we have developed more than that amount of tons of plastic. The question which you are about to understand is that this plastic is impervious. If it is thrown on the soil is losing the capacity to hold water. Right? It cannot hold water. It will allow the water to flow into the ocean. The soil is losing its fertility. Okay? The soil is chemically polluted. So, Panchapatas I am talking about. Air we have polluted. Water we have polluted. Enough. Soil we have polluted. Okay? The space all around us, ether, we have polluted. Right? So now the question of what is left out that we did not pollute. Our minds are polluted, our thoughts are polluted, our actions are polluted. Manasa, Vacha, Karma. I am not speaking anything which is not there amongst us. Right? A child is picking up lies from the parents. On the dining table, conversation is happening between the parents or between someone over a mobile phone, and all jute be jute. Right? This is our value at home by the parents. The student goes to the school with this idea of the what is that called, the acceptance of telling lies. You enter the school and you start telling lies. Teacher is also standing there and is trying to tell lies. Right? Where will be our ethical levels and our moral levels stand in future when machines are going to be replaced us? These are the two challenges which I really put to you. Right? India is one country. India is one country. I think you should all really try to understand that long time ago, I think more than 2 decades ago only, a regular census was done. And we are only making the probability and then predictive models and saying that India is now having about 1.4 billion population. It is only probability step. Actual side, none of us. With this population, and then more than 60% of them are literates. Right? I am using in Indian mind expression with the same question that there will be lakhs of professions, medical, engineering, and law, graduating from India, searching for a job. It is not the inability, it is the industries required. Unless we do our research, our commitment, our accountability, ourselves, if you don't really align to what exactly is happening around us, right? A day will come, the Rourkela will be witnessing only summer, and throughout all 12 months, only summer. For the last 3 consecutive years, right, Western Odisha has been receiving less than 30% to 40% of rainfall. पानी नहीं होगा आने वाला सदियों में. Today, we have something to drink from the bottle. 1 liter bottle gaya, half liter bottle is gaya, and then this is about he may have to reduce it to 100 ml. He may have to further reduce it to 10 ml. इसके बाद बचेगा सिर्फ आंसू, सिर्फ आंसू बचेगा. Where is the sustainability? What will our future generations will be drinking? The water. And then what will they be inhaling? The air. What will they be cultivating? Agriculture. The soil. Right? There is nothing left which is sustainable. Right? With these few challenges before you, I just made a wake-up call that it's time that our research is not for the number of publications. Our research should be about these Panchabhutas. How do we answer that so that the future generations, right? It should not so happen that our selfishness should not end up in the extinction of human race from this planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thoughtful words. We deeply appreciate your perspective on the role of communication for Indian engineering students in attaining the top-league job opportunities in today's cutthroat competitive world. So, this will definitely ignite the arteries of all the young engineers, giving them the adrenaline rush for sportively facing the real-time challenges. Thank you, sir. Now it's time for the felicitation of our esteemed guests. It is our tradition and privilege to express our gratitude and respect to those who have graced us with their time, wisdom, and support. I would like to invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to kindly come forward and felicitate Honorable Chief Guest, Professor A. Uma Maheshwar Rao, Director, NIT Rourkela. Now, I would like to request Honorable VC Sir to kindly felicitate Guest of Honor Sri Chetan Srivastava, Executive Director, Dalmia Cement Bharat Limited, and Unit Head, Rajgam. Thank you so much. To conclude this remarkable event, it is now my privilege to invite our esteemed Director, Professor Kumar Mishra, CUPGS BPUT, to deliver the vote of thanks. Please join me in welcoming him to express our gratitude and acknowledge the contributions that have made this conclave a success.
Good afternoon, everybody. Namaskar. So we are the end of this function, long-awaited function. So I take this opportunity to take my sincere apology and inconvenience that has occurred during the playing of BPUT anthem. Sir, I make my apology. I take this time. Sir, we will learn from our mistake and see to that this kind of things will never. So we are learning from our mistake. So it's my privilege to extend the vote of thanks on behalf of BPUT University of Technology, Odisha, at the inaugural session of the second Research Conclave 2024. We have successfully organized the first one, This is the second research conclave of this university. This conclave is a testament to our collective commitment to foster innovation, collaboration, and excellence in research. First and foremost, I express my deepest gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Professor A. Uma Maheswar Rao, Director of NIT Rourkela, for gracing this event with his presence and sharing his profound insights, specifically giving a question to our budding researchers or present researchers that research is not just all about doing new things, but doing something which will ultimately, which should ultimately lead to the sustainable development of the society. So, your encouragement and the vision remind us the need for research for sustainability development. Sir, your exemplary contribution to the field of research inspire us all, and your words today have set a visionary tone for this conflict, particularly regarding the sustainable development, research for sustainable development. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our guest of honor, Sri Chetan Srivastava, Executive Director, Dalmia Cement Bharat Limited, Rajgangpur. Sir, your presence underscores the critical link between academia and industry. Your encouragement and vision remind us the need for research, not only contributes to knowledge, but also addresses the real world challenges. I hope our researchers will take a lesson from all these things that have been delivered by him and align themselves to achieve the goals which are set by our country and the need of this country. A special note of appreciation goes to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ramya Kumar Prat, whose visionary leadership and unwavering dedication have made BPUT Research Conclave a reality. Sir, your tireless efforts in championing research and innovation at BPUT have laid a strong foundation for academic excellence and societal impact. I would also like to thank Srimati Nisi Punam Menj, our respected registrar, for her warm and gracious welcome address that had set the tone for today's proceedings. I also like to thank to all the research scholars, students, faculty members, and staffs of BPUT Odisha who are present here. Your participation is the heartbeat of this conflict. Over the next 2 days, you witness the exchange of ideas through poster and oral presentations. Let us celebrate the spirit of inquiry and innovation that drives us forward for the sustainable development. I extend my gratitude to the press and media representatives for their presence, ensuring that the achievements of this conclave would reach a wider audience. Finally, I would like to thank the organizing team, the tireless efforts of them, and all individuals who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make the event possible. There have been mistakes, but I'm assuring you, we are going to learn from this mistake and will let not repeat in future. As we embark on this intellectual journey, let us carry forward the vision of this conclave and make it a landmark event in the academic calendar of BPUT. Thank you. I wish all of you an enriching and productive conclave. Thank you.
mentioned these. Now I request the research scholars and all the college faculties to kindly exit from the right hand side of the auditorium towards the amphitheater for a group photo session. Photo session, kindly move to your respective counters for the poster presentation at UPGS building. In the meanwhile, I would request rest of the UPGS students to kindly exit from the left-hand side of the auditorium to their respective rooms for project execution. Signing off for today as your host, have a wonderful day. Thank you all. You have been an amazing audience.
पेनड्राइव चलता तमें जो कहुच कि मतलब मल्टीपल जिन देखार अच्छे तो मल्टीपल लैपटॉप आनी दियो यस मैम बुझे लास्ट सर को सीधा मना
रेफरेंसटा सर केटा देखियो कोन कर
रेफरेंस को सर नहीं हे पे आपण डिफरेंट दोनों हमको ओबीएस स्टूडियो रो स्क्रीनशॉट आनी जोड़ा हम आपण से फिक्स कर दीजिए आपण फिक्स करते हैं
हेला ना हेला सर
ना कोडी हला आपण से फिक्स कर दीजिए
कोनडा
ये जो हमारे पास जो ट्रांजिशन सिस्टम चला हम बता रहे ट्रांजिशन सिस्टम को फिक्स कर दीजिए प्रॉपर्ली
इट इज स्क्रीनशॉट कर दियो
क्या तो
Hasta con una parte. Without dancing बंद होता है। मुझे मुंह पर डिपॉजिट कर
ସେଠି ଆସିକି ସେ ହଠାତ୍ କିନା ଚିଲେଇ ଉଠୁଛନ୍ତି ରେଫରେନ୍ସଟା କି ଯୋଉ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଏନେ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ଆସିବେ ତାଙ୍କ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଗୋଟେ ବାୟୋ ଭଳିଆ ଅଛି ସିବି ଲିଙ୍କଡିନରେ ସେଇଟାକୁ ପୁରା ଆଗରୁ ଆରେ 15 ମିନିଟ୍ ଅଛି 15 ମିନିଟ୍ ଅଛି 11ଟା ବାଜିବା ପାଇଁ 15 ମିନିଟ୍ ଅଛି କହୁଛନ୍ତି କିଏ ଜାଣିଛି
कौन जो मार देला भूले लागे रे सर नहीं से सेटा इनकोड में मतलब फाइल में फिक्स फॉरेंसिक से खाली इनकोड हो जाई लास्ट मोमेंट हमको देले सेटा
पेन ड्राइव खोली के ड्रॉप
फॉरेंसिक से कल और इसलिए सुन
ଦେଖିବନି ଥରେ
किसी काम
ଆରେ
କରିବା
କପି ପେଷ୍ଟ କରି ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ପେନ୍ ଡ୍ରାଇଭ୍ ବଜାଉଥିଲ
से डायरेक्ट पेनड्राइव चलता
ହଁ ସେଇଟା ଭୁଲ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ପେନ୍
मल्टीपल जो काम करा जाए से मल्टीपल लैपटॉप से
कोई भी
दरकार
नसले कि बसे
ତମେ ତ ଆଗ ଥର ବଜଉଥିଲ।
ନାଇଁ ଆଜି ପେନ୍ ସାର୍ଟ ମତେ ଖୋଲିକି ପିଲା କଣ ଠିକ୍ ସେ
ତମେ ସବୁବେଳେ ଏଇଠି ରୁହ। କେତେ ଜାଗା ରହିବ? ସିଏ କରି ତମେ ରଖିଦିଅନ୍ତ ଗୋଟେ ଫୋଲ୍ଡର କରିକି ଆରାମସେ ଥରକରେ ବଜେଇଥାନ୍ତ ଆସିଥାନ୍ତ।
ନା ପରମଜିତ ସର ଆଇଡିଆ
ସତ ପସନ୍ଦ ନାହିଁ ନା ବାଧ୍ୟ ରଖିଲା ପରେ। ହଁ ସେମାନେ ଫଟୋ ସେସନ ପରେ ଯିବେ ପରା ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ।
ଚାଲ ହଁ
ହଷ୍ଟେଲ ବାଲା ଲୋକ ଆଜି କରିଦେଇଥିବ ବାଇଗଣ। ଦିନରେ ଦିନରେ ହଁ ଦିନରେ